When considering liability insurance, service and responsiveness are key factors. Travelers insurance emerges as a potential option, with reports of satisfaction regarding their service quality. The experiences highlight their helpfulness and promptness in addressing customer needs. A significant aspect of insurance selection is pricing. In this respect, Travelers Insurance is noted for its competitive rates, making them an attractive choice for those seeking value alongside quality service. Insurance is a crucial component of risk management for businesses and individuals alike. A liability policy specifically protects against claims arising from injuries or damages to third parties. When evaluating insurance providers, it's important to consider several factors. Firstly, assess the provider's financial stability. A financially strong insurer is more likely to be able to meet its obligations in the event of a claim. Secondly, review the policy coverage carefully. Ensure that the policy adequately covers the risks to which you are exposed. Thirdly, consider the provider's reputation for customer service. A provider with a good reputation is more likely to be responsive and helpful when you need them. Fourthly, compare rates from different providers. While price shouldn't be the only factor, it's important to find a policy that fits your budget. Fifthly, check for any exclusions or limitations in the policy. Be aware of any circumstances in which the policy may not provide coverage. Choosing the right liability insurance policy can be complex. Seek advice from an insurance broker who can help you assess your needs and find the best policy for your situation. Insurance brokers have access to a wide range of insurance providers and can provide impartial advice. They can also help you understand the terms and conditions of different policies. When selecting an insurance broker, choose one who is experienced and knowledgeable about liability insurance. Check their credentials and ask for references. It's also important to ensure that the broker is independent and not tied to any particular insurance provider. The San Francisco Bay Area presents unique insurance considerations. The region's high cost of living and dense population can increase the risk of liability claims. Businesses in the Bay Area should ensure that their liability policies adequately cover these increased risks. Additionally, the Bay Area is prone to natural disasters such as earthquakes and wildfires. Businesses should consider purchasing additional insurance coverage to protect against these risks. When reviewing a liability policy, pay close attention to the policy limits. The policy limit is the maximum amount that the insurance company will pay in the event of a claim. Choose a policy limit that is high enough to cover your potential liabilities. It's also important to understand the deductible. The deductible is the amount that you will have to pay out of pocket before the insurance company starts paying. A high deductible will typically result in a low premium, but you'll have to pay more if you make a claim. Liability insurance policies typically cover a range of claims, including bodily injury, property damage, and personal injury. Bodily injury claims arise when someone is injured on your property or as a result of your actions. Property damage claims arise when your actions damage someone else's property. Personal injury claims arise when your actions damage someone else's reputation or cause them emotional distress. Some liability insurance policies also cover legal defense costs. This can be a valuable benefit, as legal fees can be substantial. If you are sued, your insurance company will pay for your legal defense, up to the policy limit. It's important to review your liability insurance policy regularly to ensure that it still meets your needs. As your business grows and changes, your insurance needs may also change. You may need to increase your policy limits or add additional coverage. It is also a good idea to shop around for insurance quotes from different providers periodically. This can help you ensure that you are getting the best possible rates. You can obtain insurance quotes online or through an insurance broker. When comparing quotes, be sure to compare the coverage and policy limits, as well as the price. Don't just choose the cheapest policy. Choose the policy that provides the best value for your needs. Insurance is an essential part of protecting your assets and mitigating risk. By carefully selecting a liability insurance policy and working with a knowledgeable insurance broker, you can ensure that you are adequately protected against potential claims. Remember to read the policy carefully and understand the terms and conditions. If you have any questions, ask your insurance broker or insurance company. They can help you understand your policy and ensure that you are getting the coverage you need. In addition to liability insurance, there are other types of insurance that businesses should consider. These include property insurance, workers' compensation insurance, and commercial auto insurance. Property insurance protects your business property from damage or loss due to fire, theft, or other perils. Workers' compensation insurance covers medical expenses and lost wages for employees who are injured on the job. Commercial auto insurance covers vehicles used for business purposes. The specific types of insurance that you need will depend on the nature of your business and the risks to which you are exposed. Seek advice from an insurance broker to determine the best insurance coverage for your business. Insurance is a complex topic, but it's important to understand the basics. By taking the time to learn about insurance, you can make informed decisions about your coverage and protect your assets. Travelers insurance, with its reported responsiveness and competitive rates, can be a worthwhile option to explore as part of your overall insurance strategy. The process of obtaining liability insurance typically involves the following steps. Firstly, assess your risks. Identify the potential liabilities that your business faces. Secondly, determine the appropriate coverage limits. Decide how much coverage you need to adequately protect your assets. Thirdly, obtain quotes from multiple insurance providers. Compare the coverage and rates offered by different insurers. Fourthly, review the policy carefully. Understand the terms and conditions of the policy before you purchase it. Fifthly, pay your premiums on time. Ensure that your coverage remains in effect by paying your premiums when they are due. It's also important to keep your insurance policy up to date. If your business changes, such as if you add new products or services, you may need to update your policy to reflect these changes. Notify your insurance company of any changes to your business. Failure to do so could result in a denial of coverage in the event of a claim. Insurance is not a one-time purchase. It's an ongoing process that requires regular review and adjustments. Stay informed about changes in the insurance market and be prepared to adjust your coverage as needed. By proactively managing your insurance needs, you can minimize your risks and protect your business from financial loss. Travelers insurance, with its reputation for service and competitive pricing, deserves consideration as you navigate the insurance landscape. As a final point, remember to document everything. Keep records of all insurance policies, claims, and communications with your insurance company. This documentation can be helpful if you ever need to file a claim or resolve a dispute with your insurer. Insurance is an investment in your future. By taking the time to choose the right insurance coverage, you can protect your business and your personal assets from financial ruin. The peace of mind that comes with knowing you are adequately insured is invaluable. Travelers insurance is worth considering for your liability insurance needs, particularly if you value responsive service and competitive rates. Insurance can be confusing. Consider some of these factors. 1. What are your assets? 2. What are your risks? 3. How much can you afford to lose? Then you can begin to determine policy limits. You will want to consider the type of work being performed and the value of the assets you have. Always be honest and upfront with your insurance provider. It's also worth speaking to other businesses in your industry. Ask for their advice on insurance matters and learn from their experiences. They may be able to recommend insurance providers or offer insights into common insurance challenges. Networking with other business owners can be a valuable source of information and support. Insurance is a necessary expense for most businesses. However, it's important to manage your insurance costs effectively. Review your policies regularly to ensure that you are not paying for coverage that you don't need. Negotiate with your insurance provider to get the best possible rates. Implement risk management strategies to reduce your potential liabilities and lower your insurance premiums. Insurance is a complex topic. It is best to consult with an insurance professional. They can help you assess your risks, determine the appropriate coverage, and find the best policy for your needs. You should also compare quotes from different providers.